Hi guys, Steady Eddie here. This time taking a little walk through the charming alleyways of Saigon. Now I'm located in District 1 of Saigon, or Ho Chi Minh City if you prefer, and not a long way away from Vietnamese Street, which is the main tourist nightlife area. So if I'm after a bit of culture, or seeing the way the real Vietnamese people live outside of the tourist areas, you may have thought that this is not an ideal place to do that. But sometimes things can surprise you. Just a quick walk through the alleys of District 1 can reveal a very different way of life. Ordinary Vietnamese people in their own charming cultural environment, getting on with their own everyday lives. So close, but so far away from the tourist scene. I like doing things like this, taking walks through communities to see how the real people live. When you're travelling, it's easy to aim for the main tourist sites, temples, lakes, monuments, whatever. But I've often found that a simple walk to a local community can beat any of that. I remember I once travelled through Ethiopia, which was great, but the tourist sites were either a bit expensive or a bit of hassle to get there. The most memorable afternoon was walking through an Ethiopian village. It was truly mind-blowing to see the sights and sounds of the way people live there. So amazing that a culture like that still exists in the modern world. God knows what they made of me. All these Ethiopian villages getting on with their daily lives, and then there's this strange white guy wandering in with his shorts and t-shirt and his beer belly. I wonder what these Vietnamese people make of me. They probably are used to tourists, even away from the tourist areas. And remember, we're not far from one here. Okay, so I'll stop waffling for a while. I think I'll just have a wander around here and let the sights and sounds of this place speak for itself.
Đưa quà 60 triệu gì giờ cũng có nói kẻ đầu nữa tiền tao làm cái nghề tao xây
Alright. Yeah, dead end. Tell me that's a dead end. Okay. Alright. How are you? There we go.
All right, mate.
Ủa bé.
All right. How are you? You having a nice day? Okay. I'm just having a little walk around. You have a nice day.
Come here. Where you go now?
Well, I'll go for a walk.
Oh yeah, you go work here?
Work?
You go downtown here?
I just have a walk down there, you know, see if there's...
No, I tell you, you know. We probably have a tea house, you know. Today, love one house.
Yes, yeah.
No have one house here. You have two house here. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, block.
Oh, well,
No have.
okay.
Yeah. How are they?
Well, I'm just having a walk around, and
Oh yeah.
when I feel thirsty, I'll stop and have a beer somewhere. A nice cold beer, okay?
You go ahead, eh? You go outside here, you know.
I'll go and have a look now. Okay, I'll go and have a look. Okay, you have a nice day. Oh, tasty. What tasty. Oh, what's nice? Nice noodles, eh? Nice noodles. Nice noodles. Oh, I'm not hungry yet. I need beer first of all. Okay, thank you anyway.
So much that seems to be going on here. You know, it's got food. Yeah, you know, it's not so much an alleyway life. It's more like a little village within an alleyway. You know, there's a lot more to it than first appears. Do you ever find when you're in a certain place, you start having strange thoughts? Like, while I'm wandering through here, I can't help thinking of the Beatles' Penny Lane. Yes, truly. You see, the Beatles had the knack of writing a song about a very simple subject, but one that resonated with people and became a great record. Penny Lane is one of my favourite Beatles songs. Always loved that song when I heard it on the radio when I was a kid. What I never figured out was that McCartney was the one who sang it, but Lennon was the one who actually lived in that area. But that's beside the point. Fact is, what that song is obviously about is that these guys, the Beatles, went on to become world famous, but still had affection for the sights and sounds of the places they knew when they were growing up. Even the simple images, the barber, the baker, the shelter in the middle of the roundabout, they're the kind of images you look back on with affection, no matter how successful you become in later life. Now, the reason I'm thinking this is that in another part of the world from where the Beatles grew up, this is also a very charming community to walk through. And wouldn't it be a nice thought that there could be some kid growing up here right now who, in years to come, may be a successful artist of some sort and wish to pay tribute to this place? He may well write a song about it. Can you imagine it? Saigon Alley is in my ears and in my eyes. No? Oh well, perhaps not. Somehow I don't think that'd reach the top 10. As for me, well, I can't claim to have the same affection for the area I grew up in. Actually, I did pay a tribute to it. I wrote a poem about it, and it was one of the first videos I uploaded to YouTube. It's still there on my list. It's called Shit Street.
Hello. What's that? Oh, she's getting her nails done, yeah? No, I need mine done. Mine done. When I get round to it.
Okay, so it's that time of day now. I've had to walk around this lovely environment in this very, very hot temperature, and it's time to start thinking about an icy cold beer. Now let's see what have they got on offer here. Anything got my street?
Don't like 333.
What did you want?
I'm just having a look at the beer, but I don't like that one there.
Oh, okay.
It's not enough for me there. Thank you anyway.
No problem.
Oh, look what we've got here. Crusty French bread. Banh mi, as the Vietnamese call it. The banh mi is often filled with lovely meats and whatever, and it is lovely. You must try it if you come to Vietnam.
Just looking at your bread, I love it. I love your bread. I've never seen it baked before, but oh well, looks lovely. All right, how are you? What's that one there? Oh, wash your iron, steam dry. I see, it's a laundry. Hello, how are you, mate? How are you?
Okay, well I hope you enjoyed that little look at Saigon alleyway life. Sure is a nice little community. Ordinary people getting on with their ordinary everyday lives. Always worth a look. So it's that time of day, late afternoon, and I think it's time to go and search you some food and drink. So I'm back on the main road again. Let's see what's on the menu. Well, my throat is quite dry. Obviously it's a very hot day here in Saigon, and there's some nice tempting looking fruity stuff going on here. Looks nice, but you know what, I have a habit of looking at this sort of stuff this time of day. Thirsty, I want a cold drink, I look at fruit stuff, and somehow, typically me, I always end up plumping for a cold beer. So I'll probably give this a miss. So I'll sign off now. I'll say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a hearty thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. A big thanks to those who already have. Have a great day, a great evening at whatever you're doing, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.